Alright, what's going on, you guys? It's Resto, and in today's video we're going to be covering the Twink Holy Paladin. As per usual, we're going to keep this guide short and sweet and to the point. Just like all the other guides, this guide is going to be tailored to wargaming and not pugging for obvious reasons. The pug state and the current state of retail right now is a current one-shot fest, so it's really not worth going at, but I will be showing a pug set for those that are still wanting to gear for those games. As far as the rules go for HPAL, we don't really have any restrictions on gear when it comes to the HPAL class other than a single spell. So this is actually what I would run in current pugs and for my war games as well. Just like all the other videos, I'm showing what I wore in those gameplays, so this is what is going to be currently reflecting. In terms of rules updating, that's beyond me. The build that you guys currently see on the screen is more of an offensive healer. It's potentially like a Shakadin, but just a melee form. If you do not like that type of playstyle, you can completely swap out all of the intellect versatility gems into pure intellect gems, and I will show you two different builds as you can see on the screen here. This is what I'm currently running. This is going to be solely focused if you want to be a melee paladin that also heals at the same time. Really good output, really good defenses for your FC as well as your O. And then if you want to be solely a healer and not focus on DPS, this is the talent build that I would recommend, just focusing on the left side of the tree, building up your holy power with your flash of light so you can put more word of glories out. The stat priority that we're looking at here is haste, crit, and first, evenly laid out across the board. For this reason, I have this build set up so that way the wogs are critting. I'm having the versatility and the haste for faster holy lights and flash of lights, obviously to get more healing output out, and the versatility does both for damage and healing, but if you're just healing, it's same thing, it's just amplifying your healing. As far as the gems go, you're going to go for the Brilliant Ornate Ruby and the Purified Shadow Song Amethyst. Regarding the professions, you want to go leatherworking for your leg enchant and inscription for your shoulder enchant. Whether you're going for the flash of light build or the melee build that I am running currently, the whole focus as a HPAL is going to be a D healer. You're not going to be aggressive, you don't have a lot of buttons to press at this level, so you're focusing mainly on your team's backline, keeping people stabilized, and focusing on your FC. There's some key things to look at when you're playing an HPAL, and some of those are the aura stances that you're in. At level 20, there are only 3 that you can choose from: Devotion Aura, Concentration Aura, and Crusader Aura. While it's very easy to stay in one aura the entire game, as you play HPAL more and you continue to main it, learn the class, and understand the rotation more, you'll begin to migrate to different auras depending on the situation. If you guys are currently not in a fight, you want to make sure you're in a Crusader Aura. This helps your team get to point A to point B faster by increasing mount speed, and if you guys are in a team fight, you always want to make sure you're in Devotion Aura. When it comes to Aura Mastery, this is one of the talents that you can spec into. Mics come into play by coordinating with your teammates of what kind of cooldowns they have or just what kind of burst potential is out there. You can pop it, go into Concentration Aura, and make sure that nobody is going to be CC'd because it makes you immune entirely. As far as Beacon of Light goes, I like to keep this on the main target and make sure it's rotating as needed. Obviously, you can't rotate in between casts because it has a GCD, so if there's a downtime in between those casts and you're not constantly casting Flash of Light or Holy Light, I'm swapping Beacon of Light to a main target that's going and pushing into the front line, making sure they keep increasing that heal input onto them. In terms of deciding when to cast Flash of Light or Holy Light, just know Holy Light is going to be your greatest heal, but it's also going to be your longest casted spell. So this is where you need to prejudge on the team fight whether or not what to cast and what's going to be a bad cast, because you don't want your teammates to die. Whether you're running the melee build or the healing build, it all boils down to utilizing your holy power on wogs. This is going to be a crucial heal, and it's also going to be a big instant heal. You never want to maintain a high holy power. You always want to make sure it's at a low, medium pace to just enough to cast a wog. When it comes to melee builds, a lot of your holy power source is going to come from Holy Shock and obviously your melee spells, and then the healing is going to come from Flash of Light. So you're going to cast a lot more wogs when it comes to the healing build. That basically sums up the Holy Paladin. I hope you guys learned something new or are able to take this information and put it into your gameplay and make you a better healer. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, as usual, go ahead and drop that in the comment section below and I will do my best to answer that question. Outside of that, I'm going to wrap up this video here. So if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a like. If you really liked it, give it a favorite. Commenting is free as well as subscribing. It's been Resto, guys. See you guys next time.